While they went to look for the other church, they entered some sort of building and took a look around. There is a trace on the floor that somebody moved the cabinet. Let's push the cabinet, Mario said. They helped each other push the other cabinet, and they would find a secret passage. What's this? Sonic asked. You guys, Shade said as she appeared. Shade? Said Amy. I'm glad you're all okay, Shade said in relief. I shouldn't have left all of you. Things were worse than I thought. It's nuts, Shade told them. What are you doing here? I thought you left town, Sonic asked. I saw you two go in here, so I followed you. I couldn't get out. All the roads of this town are blocked, Shade replied. Cars have completely stopped running, and the phones and radios are still out too, Shade continued to explain. What about the 6 children? Have you seen them? Luigi asked Shade. I did see a girl, Shade replied. Was it Shade? Shadow asked. I only caught a glimpse of her through the fog, Shade replied to Shadow. I went after her, but she vanished, and I don't know about your daughter, Shadow, but... Shade explained before being interrupted by Rouge. And you just let her go? Where was it? Rouge asked angrily. Headed towards the lake. Now don't get excited, it wasn't like she ran off exactly, Shade explained. There was no place for her to go. The roads have been obliterated, Shade continued to explain to the group. Wait, so then the kids... Sonic started to say. It was like she was walking in thin air, Shade said. What about you guys? Anything? Shade asked the group. Yeah, we met this bizarre woman. Her name is Delilah the Hedgehog. Do you know her? Sonic asked Shade. Delilah the Hedgehog? No. And, said Shade, she said something about the town being devoured by darkness, Mario explained to Shade. Gibberish like that, Luigi said. Any idea what that means? Asked Silver. Darkness devouring the town? Shade said in confusion. Must be on drugs, Shade added. And the Force still can't figure out who's behind it, Shade continued. None of our leads had planned out, and the investigation is stalled, Shade continued once more. What's this? Shade asked. Just discovered it? Maybe something back there? Tails said. Well, let's have a look, said Shade. Wait, we don't know what's back there. We better check it out first, Vector told Shade. I'm a cop. I should go, Shade told the group. No, we're going, Wing, Espio told Shade. Alright, I'll cover you all from there, but just be careful. If anything looks fishy, get back here on the double, Shade told the group. Okay, Shade, Charmy said. Yes, said Shade. Do you know anything about, well, like some other world? It's like some kind of bad dream, Charmy asked. What are you talking about? Asked Shade. We're not quite sure, Omega replied to Shade. We do try to make sense of it, but when our minds go blank, Omega continued. Everything is dark here, and we hear sirens in the distance, said Pauline. We met an old friend of Sonic's, Sally. It was like she was there, but not really, Toad explained to Shade. It's all a blur, like some kind of hallucination, you know? Toadette started explaining too. I have no idea why any of you guys are talking about, Shade replied. Oh, we were just wondering. Never mind, Cream told Shade. You guys, Shade started. You're all tired, Shade told them. Yeah, maybe, said Knuckles. Then they enter through a hole. Then they find a room with an altar in it. What's this? Some kind of altar? Rosalina said. Never seen anything like this before, Cream said. Maybe this could be another church Delilah was talking about, Luigi thought. Then they all made a move back for the few seconds before finding the flames. What the? Charmy said in fear. It then cuts back to Shade, back at the entryway of the secret entrance. You guys, you're all okay? Shade yelled in worry. You guys, Shade continued. Then she walks out the secret pathway. You guys? She continued to call for them. She then made it into a room where they were earlier, but there was no one there. The group of friends that woke up back in the same hospital, and they found Sally in... "Where are we?" said Sonic asked. "Sally," Mario said. "Then we're in the hospital," Luigi said. "All of you guys are having a bad dream," Sally told him. "As we?" Amy asked. "Hey, you don't look so good. Are you okay?" Peach asked. "Yeah, I'm fine," Sally replied to Peach's question. "Nothing any of you need to worry about," Sally continued. "Well, if you're sure," Mario said. "Sally, do you know a woman named Delilah the Hedgehog?" Sonic asked her. "Oh yeah, that crazy Delilah lady," Sally replied. "She's kind of famous around here. She never sees anybody, so I don't know her that much about her," Sally continued. "I heard that her kid died in a fire, and supposedly she's been crazy ever since," Sally continues. "Well, she says that the town is being devoured by darkness. Do you have any idea what she is talking about?" Daisy asked. "The town is devoured by darkness." "Yes, I think I do," Sally replied. "Before all these demons came out, this was once a very happy town. The demons had come and they pretty much tore the place to pieces," Sally explained. "How did the demons get in?" Mario asked. "I don't know. The last time I heard anything was about it. Gosh, years ago," Sally replied. "I'm sorry I'm rambling. I'll shut up," Sally continued. Then it cuts to the group in another different room. "Was that another dream?" Sonic asked himself. "Did we pass out again?" Mario asked. I don't want to think so, but maybe this is just all going on in our heads," said Shadow. "We could have been in a bus accident now and still be lying in hospital beds. I don't even know what's real anymore," Tails said. Shade and then the other said to Shade the Hedgehog towards the lake. "Maybe the other kids are there," Silver said. "But the road to the lake is blocked," Blaze said. "Aren't there any other roads?" Omega asked. "Sally would know," Knuckles said to the group. Then they left for the room and they were in, and found a room full of static security cam footage. They saw footage of the children being strapped up. "Dad, please help us, hurry," Turbo said. "Turbo!" Sonic yelled. They started running through the hallway until the floor beneath them collapses, causing them to fall. Once they get back up, they found another of those demon wiggler things. Then they killed it. Then they later found the hospital Sally was in again, and they met up with Sally. "You guys!" Sally yelled. "Glad you guys are okay," Sonic said. "Thank God you all came back. I was scared to be all alone here," Sally told them. "We're here now, and we're worried too. We're really happy to see you," Luigi told Sally. "Sally, can you tell us how to get to the lake?" Sonic asked. "The lake? It's right beside the old windmill," Sally replied. "The road's blocked," Mario told her. "Well, that's the only way out of there," Sally said. "Are you sure?" Shadow asked. "There's gotta be another way," Rouge said. "Wait, I just remembered something," Sally said. "What?" Charmy asked. "There's a waterworks over by the old elementary school," Sally explained. "It's been abandoned for years, and there's an underground tunnel out there used for inspections or something. I remember hearing it all in the runs on the way to the lake," Sally continued to explain. "Really? You think we could get to the lake from there?" Mario asked. "I've never been down there myself, so I'm not so positive. Besides, it's all fenced off to keep the people out," Sally replied. "If there's a chance, we'll have to try," Luigi said. "Please don't go. I don't want to be alone. It's so scary. I can't stand it," Sally told them. "How about coming with us? This may not be the safest place in the world either," Mario asked. "We can't promise you anything, but we'll do our best to protect you," Sonic told Sally. "No. Somehow I feel that I'm not supposed to leave this place," Sally said. "I'm so scared. I'm cold," Sally continued. "Look, just wait here a little longer," said Shadow. We'll be back as soon as we find our kids, Shadow continued. They then leave the hospital and head towards the lake.